Good morning. Hey, how you doing? It's Jim. It's Saturday. Oh my god, that was very high energy, wasn't it? I'm really, really sorry about that. Yeah, how you doing? Saturday. It's been a couple of weeks since the last video. As things tend to be around here now. I don't get these done as often as I'd like to. But you know, every so often when we can, we do. So we do. So what I'm doing today is something I have discovered, and I'm really, really excited to have discovered because it's completely new and completely different sort of sound. Other than it reminds me a lot of Osric Tentacles in places, but they have very much their own sound, doing their own thing. The band's called Kingston and they were a Finnish a psychedelic band, I guess, from the early 90s. They only may have made 3 albums, I think, and sadly, the guitarist, after they had a gig and sort of 6 months later, what have you, he killed himself. He died. He committed suicide. So they could potentially have gone on to sort of done some really, really good things, but now I'm guessing one of those sort of cult bands that sort of shone brightly for a very brief moment in history, but only really within their native Finland. And I think they only ever played one gig outside of Finland, which was in Estonia, so just literally over the sea, so not far away at all. So I didn't venture very far away from home turf. But I've listened to quite a few bits and pieces of theirs, and I thought what I'd do is I'll pick out one of the songs which is fairly sort of I don't know, just is really accessible. It's not accessible in sort of like a sort of a charty sort of way, but it's a really good song, and I'm really sad that this band never got the recognition that it probably should have done. If you try and find vinyl from them, which I've been searching for all over the place, it is ludicrously expensive. I think because obviously they only ever released the 3 albums and very, very limited runs of them. So I've bitten the bullet and bought one, which has cost me sort of, I think, about sort of nearly £40, which in the grand scheme of things is probably not a lot of money for sort of really decent vinyl. But I can't afford to buy much more of it at that sort of price. So, but it's this album I've bought, which is 2, Kingston Wall 2, and the track that I'm going to play for you from this is called "Shine on Me." I have nothing else to sort of to say about this other than just listen to this. It's really, really good. Lots and lots of influences in there, but you'll obviously recognise those as we go along. Right, let's get this ready to go. I'm having to do this on here. Right, I think that's ready to go. Okay, 3, 2, 1, bosh. Nothing wrong with a little bit of saxophone.
Shine on me.
loving that sax. There you go. So that was Shine On Me by Kingston Wall, a band I had never, ever heard of up until, I don't know, sort of maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago. And so I said at the beginning of it, there are similarities to Osric Tentacles. There's nothing in that song at all which is Osric Tentacles. I get that. But there is in some of their other stuff. I think probably that reminded me, there's an awful lot of sort of Floyd, Riverside, bit of Marillion in there to my ears. And but how I eventually got to Kingston Wall was through. I think it was through listening to Ozric Tentacles, and I think there's a recommend link to another band called Hydria Space Folk. Bear with me, who are awesome. They, again, another Finnish band, which really, really is Ozric-y space rock sort of thing. And from there, it was a short hop to this band, Kingston Wall, and just the cover of it really intrigued me. So it looked like sort of an Aladdin thing with a sort of like genie floating on a sort of magic carpet over the top of sort of it looks like like a Turkish or Moroccan sort of townscape with the towers and the sort of half moon emblems, and it just looks really sort of mystical and sort of Eastern. And I thought that looks really cool, so I wanted to listen to it. So I did via YouTube or Spotify somewhere. I was like, oh, this is awesome. And so yeah, that's one of my new discoveries. So there you go. I'll share that with you guys. What do you think? I hope you enjoyed it, and do seek it out. There's 3 albums of theirs. They are all on Spotify. It's on iTunes. It's most of the music I think is on YouTube as well, so you can find it on there. And there are physical releases as well. So I know in Amazon you can sort of get CDs and stuff of it. So I'll probably end up doing that at some point. But I do like to have some stuff on record. So this is the album that I've plumped for in the end. So it's winging its way from Finland now, I think. So yeah, there you go, Kingston Wall. I'll see you guys on the next video, whenever and whatever that is. And until then, this is Jim, over and out.